Hi, have you ever suffered from a bad back or an ongoing injury and been unsure of what was the issue? Misalignments is one of the categories in body code, and having worked as a massage therapist in a chiropractic clinic before, everyone's going in there with misalignments. The issues vary a lot. You could have someone with occipital neuralgia or something with misalignments in, the neck, impinging on the nerves and causing excruciating pain. Or you could have something like, say, sciatica, where, someone's got an impingement in their lower back hip region and it's traveling all the way down their leg. These are just two examples of when you've got an impingement of the nerves affecting the body. And I mean, the reality is, in a lot of walks of life, is people are going around in lots of pain with misalignments, and just banging back pills for them, more painkillers and stuff, and just literally just suffering on in lots of pain. And I mean, if you go to the supermarket, generally you'll see a lot of people are dragging one leg a bit badly, or hunched over completely, and these are just typical examples of misalignments that aren't being treated. So I mean, it's just the body code gives a full spectrum effect of looking at the body. So we're looking at like all of the physical things that could be going on as well. And I mean, if there's something going on with, like, say, your pelvis, your hips, that's going to be, pulling, on one side, you might have a drop on one leg, or pull it down on one shoulder, or, there's lots of things that can become misaligned. And if we think of, the vertebrae, the spinal cord, all of our nerves run off this, and that's basically why I'm studying chiropractic at the moment, is to understand how these nerves run off the vertebrae and how to adjust them and realign them. And it's so important. I mean, like, just yesterday I was talking to a woman, I was sitting next to her on the plane, and she said that her back was, she had an issue with one of her vertebrae, and the next moment she couldn't go to the toilet, because that's how much I got to chat to her, and she hadn't drank any real much water for most of her life, so she'd probably gone through most of her adult life dehydrated, which can be a factor, obviously, because our bodies are very much fluid related, and if you dehydrate long term, it is going to have a negative effect on your connective tissue and joints. So just taking it back to her circumstance is like she couldn't go to the toilet after, because what was happening with her vertebrae and her nerves was affecting her ability to do it. And so what was medically done was, removed one of the sections around her vertebrae, and after they did it, because that's completely linked in with the nerves, she doesn't have any feeling down across her, leg and hamstring, going down from the glute to the hamstring. So it can be good to try and get to these things earlier, try and pinpoint what's going on earlier with the body code, so you can take the proper treatment plan, whether that's, finding the right chiropractor or osteopath to adjust you, and, finding the right, personal trainer or physio to give you an exercise plan to structurally, get everything right. And another thing we cover is the nutrition and lifestyle. Is dehydration as a part, and long-term dehydration can have you know, awful effects on the body. So that's why it's great to pinpoint the misalignments, so we can, you know, get to the bottom of them and try and fix them before it becomes, you know, a bigger issue that need bigger, surgeries or operations to fix the issue. So if you like the video, I found it interesting, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your time.